Are you ready? Are you ready for the thrill of victory? Are you ready to taste victory? Are you ready to take your sports betting to a whole new level? Sit up, put your feet on the floor, because we have work to do. Welcome to the grind. Welcome to Cappers Nation, your weekly all things sports betting show. Tune in live every Thursday at 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern. Let us make you a more successful sports bettor.
Good morning, everybody. Cappers Nation live Sunday NFL Week 1 game day edition. We are here. We are alive. It is early in the morning for us West Coasters. 6 in the morning. Money never sleeps. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody, I can't talk this morning. Everybody had a great Sunday or a great Saturday. We're going to have a great Sunday. Man, I'm all screwed up words this morning. Anyways, good morning, everybody. Cappers Nation Live. I do see YouTube is not sending out notifications for some strange reason this morning. YouTube, you gotta love them, right? One day it works. You don't worry, you guys will get a notification that we were live an hour after we were live. So, I guess no harm, no foul there, right? Anyways, we got a nice little crowd building this morning. It's going to be a great show, just as we always have. So, good morning. Prantia in the house first. What's going on, Steven? Mr. Mike Roth, how are you? Brian, good morning. Gary Fazuzzi, how are you? Good morning, sir. Baba Booey in the house. LT in the house. Sam in the house. Lorenzo. Who dat Bob? Good morning. Tom Weiner. What's up, mother effing Cap Nation? Kyle got those big balls hanging today after the Saturday filled with money bags. Hoop by night. Good morning, sir. Fire. Kyle on effing fire. Good morning, everybody. Appreciate all those kind words. Gary, good morning. Good morning. Woke up today. That's the first half of the parlay. Now Mr. K to complete the second half. Let's make some money. Hey, Gary, you know that's a great way to think about life. Life's a parlay every morning. First half, we wake up. Second half, we put a little extra money in our pocket, more than we had the day before. Edward, oh, I'm jealous. You've been holding out, Kyle. I haven't been holding out. You just missed the Twitter post yesterday. It pays to follow me on Twitter. I went back to my old ways on Twitter of dropping a bomb over there yesterday. Oh, we were dropping bombs everywhere, including some Thai food. Absolutely, Alan. We're definitely going to get it again today. Andre, good morning. Antonio Thomas, good morning, sir. Kathy Savage, good morning. Thank you for your kind post, as well as everybody else on our YouTube community page last night that I saw. Thank you. I do appreciate those kind words. And I'm glad that you were able to hit not only a 4-teamer, but as well as all 4 premium plays as well, and made a couple $1,000 yesterday yourself. So congratulations there. And congratulations to everybody that was able to hammer our premium plays and knock the socks off your books yesterday. That's what it's all about, folks. That's what it is all about. We were slapping around live second half bets yesterday. Edward's on a Twitter ban. It's not good. Oh, Tom wasn't sending it to you? I'll tell you one thing, Tom. They wisened up for that Oregon State-Hawaii second half game. They weren't juicy. Yeah, it's something that you generally have to be betting with 5 dimes. Even the other books usually don't offer those juicy second half team totals and whatnot. But for everybody that doesn't know what I'm talking about, I made a couple posts on Twitter yesterday, and I don't know if I can easily get them on here. It's possible. Let me take a look and see. But I made a post on Twitter yesterday and gave away 4 free plays. Gave away 3 and then gave away another one. All 4 were winners. So we gave out a nice big 4-0 on Twitter yesterday. And I'm trying to see I tweeted out so many tweets yesterday. It's okay, here you go. Here's one of them. I don't know if it'll show up on the screen or not, but we're certainly going to try it. Maybe not. I was trying. We were trying, folks. Hold on. Every day is a different day here trying to experience. Woo. There we go. Hold on. Hopefully we'll be able to we don't want it read only. I'm trying, folks, so bear with me. I'm trying something different here. Trying to do something that not used to doing, that's for sure. But apparently it doesn't want to work. Oh, because I posted a picture, a screenshot, I think. Oh well. I'm screwing up with the system, but apparently it doesn't want to work for me this morning, or I don't know how to do it. So we'll leave the, I was trying to pop up my Twitter post up on the screen so you guys could see more easily. But anyways, gave out a bunch of team totals, second half team totals, second half totals, etc., etc. And if you guys don't follow me on Twitter, I used to do this a lot last year. All right, I did this a lot last year, especially during football. It was very, very, very juicy and profitable when I do make one. We don't win them all, but occasionally we do, like yesterday. But if you guys don't follow me on Twitter, it pays to follow me on Twitter. So there's a direct link to my Twitter right there at CapNationKyle. And it's definitely money in the bank, and it'll put money in your guys' pocket by following me on Twitter, especially when I throw out more free plays just like that. So I know a lot of people benefited from it, and everybody could have benefited from it. Overall, yesterday, I'd have to say yesterday was an okay day. Yesterday was an okay day. I did tell you, Jermaine Reed, I did see, I called it in the live show yesterday, if you guys remember, and it wasn't 2 hours later, maybe an hour later. I told you all that the Patriots would sign him, that Antonio Brown would go to the Patriots. My personal opinion, for what it's worth, that was what you call a planned exit. That was manufactured so that way he could finally get to a championship winning team. The people that want to call him toxic, you can call him toxic all you want, but that guy knew exactly what he was doing. Not only did he get out of a bad situation in Pittsburgh, but he also got out of an even worse situation in Oakland to wind up on a championship winning team. Allen, 100% it was set up. He knew exactly what he was doing. Exactly, Tom. Exactly. Now here's the bad, or not the bad thing, but here's the sad thing: is Derek Carr's job is probably now on the chopping block. I seen something yesterday on what each team was getting, and it showed the Patriots received like a third round compensation pick. They got Antonio Brown. The Steelers received a third round wide receiver in the draft, as well as like a second round pick or a third round pick, and then the Oakland Raiders got jack shit. So, Danny, no YouTube notification. I don't know what's wrong with YouTube. YouTube sure wanted to piss off. Tom, you're 100% correct. Tom says that he made sure he got released so he'd get picked up by a contender. He's made $85 million in his career. The guy's loaded. He doesn't need $30 million guaranteed over 2 years or whatever it was, 3 years. He just did a 1 year, $15 million contract with $9 million of it guaranteed. How many times do we see players take a huge pay cut to go to a championship winning team? Dem Boys, good morning, sir. Look at Kevin Durant. Look at Kevin Durant and what he did going to Golden State. Re-signing with them the first time that he re-signed with them. And the pay cut that he took so he could win a championship. When you're loaded and you've got FU money to these guys, remember, he's made $85 million in the NFL. That doesn't include endorsements that he's probably made twice that. So, my opinion, 100% planned. And we'll give him a nice big bravo Zulu and a clap for bettering himself, his situation. Let's be honest, he'd probably make more. That loss of money in guarantees, he's going to make more in sponsorships and endorsements. Probably. I'd almost put a guarantee on that much. He'll be picking up new sponsors and new endorsements like it's nothing. Name one other player that got as much press as him for week 1, and he's not even playing this week. Name one player that got half as many headlines, national headlines, as AB did. You're not going to find one. You're not going to find one. He's going to have companies wanting to align with him. Going to be throwing money at him. Guaranteed he's got a new commercial come out in 2 weeks. There'll be some type of Antonio Brown commercial on the East Coast in the next 2 weeks. Tom says he wishes the Packers threw him an offer, not the Patriots. Alan Mitchell says that he, probably had 1 or 2 options. I'm sure he had. I'm sure he could have probably went almost anywhere that he wanted to. But let's be honest. Why would he want to go anywhere other than New England? He signed with the best team in the NFL. The team that wins championships. Not just makes the playoffs, but the team that actually gets the job done when it matters most. The team that actually knows how to win championships. I mean, let's be honest. The Patriots. Has there been a team to go to the Super Bowl as many times as they have in recent years? And win? Nope. They won in 2015. They went back in 17 and won. They went back in 18 and lost to the Eagles. Last year, beating the Rams. So congrats to him. Jermaine Reed, in 2 years, he'll be done. He'll probably win at least one Super Bowl over the next 2 years, and he'll retire. And he got what he wanted. You got to remember, when you got all that money, it's about that trophy. When you got all that money, it's about getting paid and getting that trophy. Now, when you're young in your career and you're a Zeke, or you're a Le'Veon Bell, and you're in a position where you're probably, the chance of injury is significant, yeah, make sure you get paid, especially if you're not on a championship-winning team. Let's be honest. Everybody wants to say that Brown was toxic because he wanted out of Pittsburgh. So did Le'Veon Bell, holding out. If Le'Veon wanted to play in Pittsburgh, he would have played in Pittsburgh. He would have accepted their offer and played in Pittsburgh. Absolutely, Anthony. It's all about the rings. It's all about the championship-winning rings. No different when they play college, folks. So, great day yesterday. Okay day yesterday, I guess we could say. We didn't clean sweep everything. Should have. Absolutely should have. There is one thing that is still pissing me off from an absolutely amazing day and night last night. And let's go over that. Let's go over what we did yesterday. Quick recap. Absolutely, LSU game was good, which was one of my plays, which I practically gave you guys during the live show, as well as Texas A&M earlier in the week. Let's start with my personal plays. Yesterday, started out with the Diamondbacks, Major League Baseball, plus 140 on the money line. Winner, winner, winner. Kansas City, Miami, over 8.5. Winner, winner, winner. LSU laying 6.5. Nice 2-point conversion at the end. Winner, 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 winner. And then the game that pisses me off, and I'm probably going to rant here a little bit because I'm never happy. Cal and Washington over 42.5. Now, I know the history of these two teams. I know last year what the score was. I know exactly what the score was last year. I know what these two teams are capable of. But I know what they're going to be doing this year. So, my fourth and final personal play yesterday was the over 42.5. About 4 minutes in, we get weather delayed. Not rain delayed, weather delayed because of lightning. I absolutely despise weather delays. I don't think I have ever won a game coming off a weather delay. It could be football, pro or college. It could be baseball. Well, rain delays I've won, but in baseball. But when it comes to football, I don't think I've ever won a weather delayed game in football. So I was already pissed when I seen the weather delay, and it wasn't a short one. It was a pretty long weather delay. So I was already about it, hoping that they just suspended the game, canceled the bets, and we all got our money back. We end up 3-0. I mean, I absolutely hate weather delays. So, low scoring first half, to be expected. They still had plenty of other opportunities, to put them in the end zone. And sorry, I was reading something. It just never happened. First half, what was the first half? It was 10-3, which not that far off. I mean, yeah, you're a little ways off. You need 30 points. It's college. It's doable. Very doable. I mean, that's just a couple touchdowns apiece. Well, lo and behold, we're sitting there towards the end of the game. Plenty of opportunity to get the game as a winner. Washington takes the lead. Cal comes back. Washington takes the lead, mind you, with 2 field goals in the fourth. Oh yeah, Antonio, we'll talk about that play calling here in a minute. So Cal's got the ball. They rush all the way down to whatever it was, the 3-yard line. 40-something seconds, a minute left, whatever it was. They take first down, they run, they get stuffed, they go nowhere. So, second down with 45 seconds left, and Washington still has 2 timeouts, or has all their timeouts. Quarterback takes the ball, runs to the center, and goes down. That way they can get the snap more centered for the field goal kicker. So third down comes out. So a waste of a down on second down. Third down comes out. Mind you, the score is 19-17. A touchdown puts us over. A touchdown gets us to 43. We got it at 42.5. No, a touchdown and an extra point. So third down comes. They actually try and run the ball and score. And they get down to like the 2-inch line. 2 inches away. Fourth down came, and they kicked a freaking field goal. Jermaine knows what I'm talking about. If you were going to kick a field goal, why did you try and score on third down and waste a play on second down? Either way, you still got to kick the ball off because of the amount of time that's on the clock to Washington. So would you rather be up by 5, possibly 6 with a 2-point conversion at the end, which I was praying if they did score a touchdown they would not do, because an extra 3 points would get us a half a point away if they didn't convert, or be up by 1 having to kick off knowing that if they do get a huge return, there may be time for a long field goal, and Washington can kick one. Oh, yeah, by the way, always, buddy. Always glad to have you back. Definitely ready for another football season. We're in the thick of it after yesterday. Second college football Saturday, and we absolutely nailed it. So that was my only loser of the day yesterday for my personal plays. We did drop Guaranteed Saturday as Antonio Thomas was talking about the Kansas game. The play calling by Les Miles in that Kansas game, holy dog shit. I mean, just absolutely god-awful. 4th and inches, 4th and 1, 4th and this, 4th and that. Can't convert on shit. So we did drop that one. But While we did lose that, it was overshadowed by what we did on the other side of the field on our premium plays. But before we talk about that, let me give credit where credit's due. System Plays went 2-0 again yesterday. System Plays are riding a nice 16-game winning streak. They've won 16 straight without losing. St. Louis Cardinals, minus $1.40 on the money line, blowout victory over the Pirates. Minnesota Twins, minus $1.45 on the money line. Winner. Oh, and thank you, Edward. Thank you for bringing that one up. UFC was another winner. The actual fight card wasn't as big of a winning card as we had hoped or liked, but it was a profitable card by a slim margin. Not huge. We got hosed on one fight, which, it happens, but then again, it helped us on the Paul Felder fight, our dog of the night, in my personal opinion. But we had one where the guy absolutely dominated takedowns, controlling time. He was just behind on significant strikes. But, in most people's eyes, it was a dominating performance, and they gave it a draw. Well, that draw turned our 3-team winner into a 2-team winner for one of our parlays. So that sucked. That went from a nice big paying parlay to paying half the amount. But no, we turned a profit on the main card. The guaranteed fight pick we were actually live for. The guaranteed max fight bet we were actually live for on Dan Mage, minus $1.60. That was a winner, unanimous decision. We were still live during that one. So, who that, Bob? We see why he's not at LSU anymore. Yeah, needs to go back into retirement yesterday. Les Miles needs to go back into retirement with that just absolutely horrible play calling. Steven says that draw was ridiculous. It was. Absolutely it was. But then again, the judges, we got one on Paul Felder. My personal opinion, I don't think that he won. But hey, he dominated on significant strikes on that fight. Even though, which is good because, that late takedown, they're going to score that as a late takedown. But obviously it didn't, 2 of the judges didn't see it that way yesterday. You get a late takedown with 2 seconds left in a fight. It does no damage. It doesn't hurt. He was right back up immediately after that. But the judges scored it for Paul Felder, and I can't complain. Definitely can't complain. We got one, so. Oh, yeah, by the way, check out 5 Dimes here. I'll post a link for you. They're actually one of our presenting sponsors. It's a great book. And, oh, yeah, Andre, some of those scorecards were a little off. So that was System Plays. That was UFC. That was Guaranteed Saturday. Now let's talk about Mark Blevins. Good morning, sir. Let's talk about premium plays yesterday. Trevin Jones, where's my free play, chump? It's right here, asshole. It's right here. See you later. Have a great day. Go somewhere else, douchebag. Jason, thank you. I appreciate it. Everybody that's new to the channel, welcome. Don't let the dingbats scare you away, especially from the people commenting and all that stuff. We've got a great group of people here. We don't run a tight ship, that's for sure. We do get a lot of trolls, but hey, when you go 4-0 on premium plays, you get trolls, all right? There's other services complaining about losing. Bad beats this, bad beats that, blaming it on coaches that they lost their money. Hey, you know what? Les Miles' coaching was horrible. I don't blame him. I just probably won't bet on his team again. I'm definitely not going to blame him. That's for sure. But anyways, if you're new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. All right, guys, subscribe. hit that little bell button. That way you guys get notified each and every single time we drop a video. Doesn't matter if it's live like this or pre-recorded. You should get a YouTube notification. Obviously, like today, YouTube did not send out a notification. So, but it definitely pays to be a subscriber to the YouTube channel. And also, if you appreciate all the hard work that we do to bring you guys the free winning plays 7 days a week, 365 days a year, rain, shine, sick, healthy, do us a favor. Drop us a comment in the video. Hit that thumbs up button. It definitely helps us in the YouTube rankings and their algorithm. So let us know that you appreciate all the hard work, because we certainly do when you do it. So, but again, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. And thank you to everybody that does follow. We got some more winning free plays coming up. But yesterday, guys, premium plays. Premium plays. Not a bad day yesterday. 4-0. 4-0 for our fourth winning day in a row. Trent says, good morning, Kyle. A hell of a day for those premiums. Let's have another monster Sunday. What a great Saturday despite the Kansas. Yeah, luckily for us, the premium plays definitely outshadowed Les Miles' coaching decisions. Yeah, Brandon, YouTube did not send out notifications, but we go live every Saturday and every Sunday at the same time. Every Saturday and every Sunday is a normal show, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific. But yesterday, premium plays. Charlotte, Appalachian State over 53.5. I think they scored 96 points. Easy blowout victory. That one was done within the first couple minutes of the third quarter. Then we went to baseball. We took the LA Angels. They were up pretty big. They allowed the White Sox to come back late and make it a game and make it interesting. One swing of the bat away from tying it up, but we got the job done there with a nice big win. Jaleesa Reed, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Reginald, good morning. Mike K, good morning. Preston Rain, good morning. Brandon Bell, good morning. Everybody, Jason, good morning. Everybody that's new, just tuning in. Thank you. Prantia is a big Appalachian State fan. Very nice, very nice. So LA Angels was a winner. Atlanta Braves on the money line, that was a winner. So we started out 3-0. But before the Braves was even done, Buffalo and Penn State over 56. Winner, winner, winner. So 4-0. 4-0 on premium plays. A big fat 4-0. Not a bad day. When you take that and you add it to my personal plays, we went 7-1 yesterday. Yeah, Washington didn't cover. They lost outright. Brandon, see, Brandon, I gave you 8 plays and we went 7-1, and you only made $115. And earlier in the week, we talked about Clemson and Texas A&M. I forget what day it was, but we talked about it during one of the live shows. And I said that I was probably going to bet Texas A&M, and then I just already had too many games to give out. I don't like giving out too many games. A lot of the high-profile games will always be close and go against the public and everybody that was on Clemson yesterday. Personally, I would have loved to see Texas A&M beat them outright, but during the week and over, yesterday, we talked about quite a few teams that ended up not only covering or winning outright. I practically gave away LSU yesterday. Hoop by night. Very nice, brother. Very nice. Very nice. Look at that parlay of all 4 premium plays. Paid a little over 10 to 1. Appalachian State over. Penn State over. Atlanta Braves. Angels. Winner, 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 and winner. Congratulations. Meyer said a delay can screw things up. Greg, it does every single time, man. It does every single time. I see this douchebag's back, but apparently he has nothing better to do. We gave him a 5-minute timeout. Instead, go somewhere else. But yeah, weather delays. It always screws stuff up, in my opinion. Look at this one. Another big parlay winner. Who dat Bob's parlay winner? Oh, you know what? I do apologize. I forgot to get you that contact information, but I will. Let's see, reading through the comments. So, that's the recap. We can start talking about Saturdays in the rearview mirror. 4-0 was great, guys. But you know what? College football's done for the week. It's time to focus on the NFL and Major League Baseball for today. Our premium plays, we're just waiting to confirm a little bit of information. If you're on our premium plays, they will be posted in approximately 1 hour. The books will be opening up here in Vegas in 5 minutes. Okay, 4 minutes actually. They're not 24 hours a day. So the overnight line adjustments will be opening up, or will be getting posted here in the next couple minutes. So, and there's a Major League Baseball one. We're still waiting for lines to come out, and you know how Vegas is with baseball. Actually, the lines came out. So as soon as we get off live, premium plays will go live on the website as well. So if you're on those and you're waiting, you won't be waiting too much longer, but I promise you it'll still be worth it, just like yesterday. Where's Parlay George? I posted some tickets yesterday. You know what's funny? Is I generally, when I remember, consistently post copies of my tickets from the casino, 5 Dimes, whatever, or my local book, wherever I'm betting. I love how these other services will post, then they lose, then they never post another ticket. Never, 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 never. They can't do it every single day because they don't bet every single day. You guys want to see tickets? Just go check out my Twitter. Hoop by Night says, back-to-back Kyle, let's go. Absolutely. Definitely feeling a nice big day today. For everybody that's not on our premium plays or my personal plays that wants to, They're running a one-day special. We usually don't do one-day packages. We usually don't, but you can get today's premium plays for $50, or my personal plays for $50, which they very seldom do a one-day package. But as always, we guarantee that if you don't make money today, we take care of you until you do. So you can grab today's premium plays or my personal plays for $50. And we always make sure you make money, as Hoop by Night just said. So let's take a look around the league. Let's start with Major League Baseball today. All right. We're going to run through Major League Baseball fast because we want to look at the NFL. All right. It's NFL Sunday. It's the first NFL Sunday of the year. We want to spend a lot of our time there. So let's roll down the list. First game on the board. Baseball starts at 10 today. West Coast, 1 on the East Coast. All right. Already gave out a free Major League Baseball play during our daily free play video. So if you want that one, go watch that video. If you already know what it is, please don't post it. There's a couple books that are 24 hours, but they don't open up the lines. Or, I mean, the lines are not updated in the middle of the night, is what I was referring to. You get the correction from overnight lines to the morning reaction as soon as the main books open. The main books. I don't give a shit about the small books. The only books I care about are the main books. They're the ones setting the lines and moving the number to where it needs to be, and the little guys follow suit. And the limits are usually chopped down 20 to 25% of what you can bet on game day by betting overnight. So lines are completely different generally at night versus in the morning. And so are the betting limits by 80% different, 75% different. So, jumping into Major League Baseball, Rangers, Orioles. Rangers laying $1.45 on the money line with Mike Minor on the mound. Total over and under 9. Next game on the board, Blue Jays, Tampa Bay. Glasnow on the mound. Note. Glasnow on the mound. Rays laying 220. Total over and under 8.5. Christopher Mayer, good morning. Even 5 dimes will have not always have an overnight line, and when they do, the limits are significantly less, as well as their options and being able to bet individual team totals. All that stuff doesn't show up until game day. And speaking of individual team totals, yes, I bet them yesterday. Yes, I posted them and gave them to you guys for free. All right? But if you have a sports service that you're paying for premium plays or their top-rated games, and they're giving you plays like individual team totals, first half team totals as your premium play, you should probably run. I actually had a few people ask me what my thoughts are on that. If you're paying somebody to make you money and they're trying to give you quarter bets and stuff like this, the longevity of what they're going to, or how they're going to survive in this industry, they're going to survive because you're going to keep paying them. You're going to keep being a fool and paying them for stupid bets. Now, I bet him yesterday, but I gave him out free. A real service wouldn't give you guys individual team totals or first half team totals or quarter bets. No, There's no capping when it comes to that. So if you're paying a service and you're getting individual team totals, first 5 team totals, stupid shit, you don't need to pay for that. I guess I forgot to hit the offline button. Thank God I had the camera off, or else you guys would have seen me snoozing at my desk. Taking a little snoozer yesterday. But back to baseball. After that, Diamondbacks going up against the pesky Reds. Reds laying $1.25 on the money line. Total on that game over and under 9.5. D-backs are hot, guys. D-backs are hot. Winning 5 straight, 9-1 out of their last 10. Phillies and the Mets. Mets laying $1.65 on the mound, 65 on the money line with Syndergaard on the mound. Velasquez on the mound for the Phillies. Total on that game over and under 8.5. Wayne Maxwell. Ask us when it's the playoffs, and if you collect from your buddy. Next up on the board, Royals, Marlins. Marlins laying $1.10 on the money line after getting the beat down yesterday by the Royals. Total set over and under 8.5. Next up, Nationals and the other hot team, the Atlanta Braves. Good old Max on the mound going up against Soroka. Going to be an interesting game there. Max Scherzer puts his 9-5 record with a 2.60 ERA up against Soroka, who's 11-3 with a slightly better ERA at 2.53. Nationals, the slight favorite, laying $1.25 on the money line on the road after losing their last 4 games. Braves guys, another hot team. They've won 9 straight, 9-1 out of the last 10. Oh, yay, by the way, you're very welcome. Will Rosa never got a notification you were live. Did I miss anything good? YouTube didn't send out notifications today for some reason. I don't know why. YouTube did not send notifications out today, unfortunately. Seems to be part of the course lately for us. But no, you haven't missed nothing. We're just rolling over Major League Baseball. But between the Nationals and the Braves, guys, it's should be a great pitcher's duel. Should be a great game to watch. I don't know if I'm gonna bet it today or not. We've been rolling with the Braves pretty heavy on pretty much their entire nine game win streak. We've made a lot of money on them, but today it's time to probably take a day off. Max puts his 207 strikeouts this year and 28 walks up against Soroka. 119 strikeouts and four more innings pitched than Max, as well as 7 more walks at 35. It's going to be a great game today. So under first 5, I wouldn't necessarily just jump straight to the under. Max gave up 4 runs in the first 4 innings against the Mets just last week. So, just because you got a pitcher's duel doesn't automatically mean you go straight to the under. You know, with that betting analogy, you guys will be broke quick. So I'd be careful. I mean, heck, Mike Soroka's given up 3 runs in his last game, 2 before that, and 3 before that. All within the first 5. It's not an instant under because you've got 2 great pitchers on the mound. You have two great pitchers, but you got two teams that are capable to hit the ball. I mean, just take a look at the Atlanta Braves. Scored 9 runs yesterday, 7 before that. There was 6 before that, 9, 9, 8. And then there was a little stretch where they had 3 games to the over. Convincingly, 9-4, 10-7, 11-5. We wrote all of those. Braves going for the big sweep today. Next up after that, the other hot team, the Cardinals. They cooled off a little bit. They're coming back, getting hot again. 7-3 in their last 10. 18 games above 500, leading the NL Central. They got the Pirates, who had a gimme series in the last one. Flaherty on the mound for the Cardinals. That line actually just came out when I said the books would open 9 minutes ago. Cardinals laying 200 on the money line. Total over and under 8.5. Next up after that, Angels and the White Sox. As Tom just said, another reason to follow me on Twitter. I broadcast live on Twitter, and they send out a notification every single time. Every single time. Every single time. So, you see my YouTube or Twitter notification go out. That means you can come over to YouTube as I'm live here. Flaherty has been dueling. In his last 11 games, he's given up no more than 2 runs. And out of the last 11 games, he's given up 2 runs twice. He's given up 1 run 3 times. I mean, 6 games in at least 5 innings pitched, and most of the time it's 6 minimum. He's given up 0 runs to the opposing teams. He pitched 8 scoreless shutout innings against the Giants. 5 days ago, gave up 1 hit. Had 8 strikeouts and a walk. Against the Brewers, 6 complete innings, gave up 5 hits, 2 runs. 7 strikeouts and a walk. After that game, back to the Angels, White Sox. Angels laying $1.20 on the money line. We won on the Angels yesterday nicely. A total on that game, 9.5. Barrera on the mound for the Angels with his 4-7 losing record. Mariners and the Astros. Hernandez goes up against Cole today. Houston, that minus 450 favorite, laying or total over and under 9. Ryan's Cubs and the Brewers. Ryan versus Tom Weiner. Ryan versus the infamous Weiner today. Brewers and the Cubs. John Lester on the mound. Hoosier on the mound for the Brewers, laying $1.20 on the money line, over and under 9. After that, Indians and the Twins. We got the job done on the Twins yesterday. Clevinger on the mound for the Indians, laying 155 on the money line, total over and under 9. Next up, Detroit Tigers, Oakland A's. Athletics guys laying 320 on the money line, over and under 9 runs. Giants and the Dodgers. Dodgers facing a sweep against Freeway Series. NorCal versus SoCal against the Giants. Rodriguez on the mound looking to get the job done for the Giants. A nice plus 235 dog in the Giants. Dodgers laying 255 with Urias on the mound, who's probably only going to pitch 3 innings. It's going to be a bullpen game for the Dodgers. They could really care less. I think they've got their magic number is 4 before they clinch everything in the world. all right? Or they clinch everything in Major League Baseball. Rockies and the Padres. Battle of the shit versus the semi-shit. The semi-shit, the Padres laying $1.55 on the money line. Total over and under 9. And then Sunday Night Baseball. Yankees, Red Sox. Yankees laying $1.15 on the money line with Tanaka on the mound. Porcello at home with his 12-11 record, 5.63 ERA, getting plus money. Total on that game, guys, over and under 11 runs. Moving straight into the NFL. We're going to take a look at a few NFL things. Going to take a look at a few NFL things. Let me pop up the odds here, and we'll get all of that rolling for you guys. It's after 7 o'clock here, so some of the money aspects should have been updated already on a few of the games. James Smith, good morning. For everybody that's new, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. All right, guys? Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that thumbs up button if you appreciate all the hard work that we do to bring you guys the free winning plays 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And we will keep bringing you guys the winners 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Free play coming up here in a little bit. Going to talk about the National Football League. If you're looking for the premium plays, they're not out yet. They will be out shortly. They'll be out probably in the next 30, 45 minutes. And remember, if you don't follow me on Twitter, you probably should. You probably should, because we gave out some juice. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be doing that again today. But you never know. It does happen. You just never know what I'm going to give out on Twitter. But if you're looking for the link for it, there's a direct link to my Twitter at CapNationKyle. Plays are hot, folks. Plays are hot. Plays are hot. All right, guys. Taking a look at the National Football League and what we got going on. I'm just waiting for one more thing to pop up on my screen. It is taking forever to load. But let's jump right into taking a look at the odds in the games. Then we're gonna do some breakdowns. All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll down the list of the odds and who's laying what, the totals, and then we're going to come right back and do a couple breakdowns for you guys. See if we can't help you out on some of the games. I may or may not have an opinion on them. Do us a favor, guys. If you're on your mobile device, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button. You got to X out of that chat. You got to hit the X on the chat, the live chat. Don't worry, you can go back to it before you'll be able to see the thumbs up button. And while you're there, do me a favor. Share it on, hit that share button. Share it on Twitter. Share it on Twitter for us. Get the word out. The bigger we build the show, the more subscribers we get, the more I will be able to give to you guys free on a daily basis. All right, first game that we're going to talk about. Let's roll down the list. The 1 o'clock games. Rams, Panthers. Rams laying 2.5. Total over and under 50. Titans and the Browns. Browns laying 5.5 at home. Game 1 against the Titans. LT both have baseball today as well. Obviously, we're centered around the NFL, but both my personal and premium plays are centered around the NFL today. But there are baseball in both. You just don't have to bet the baseball. Just bet the football that we give out, or open up a 5 Dimes account, and then you can bet the baseball. That's what I recommend doing. Go open up a 5 Dimes account. That way, you can bet baseball because baseball's been hot. Baseball. I mean, we went 4-0 in baseball yesterday. There's a link to 5 Dimes. Just got to click that link and get signed up. Browns laying 5.5 total on that game. Over and under 45 with their new and improved team. Look forward to seeing how that pans out. Chiefs, Jaguars. Chiefs laying 4 on the road in Jacksonville. Everybody in the world, their mother, their second cousin, their step cousin, their baby mama, everybody is betting on the Chiefs. Is this going to be a situation where the Sharps win because the Sharps are on Jacksonville? The Sharps were on Jacksonville early, and they're still pounding it. We're going to dive into this game a little bit later as well. Ravens and the Dolphins next up. Ravens laying 7 on the road against Miami. Total on that game over and under 40. Next up, Falcons and the Vikings. Minnesota laying 4 at home. Total over and under 47 between the Falcons and the Vikings. Now here's two improved rosters. We'll find out just how improved the teams are. Bills and the Jets. Jets laying 3 at home. Total over and under 41. Sorry, I was reading some of the comments. Robert, good morning to you as well. Michael, Kyle, you guys do any futures? Occasionally we do. We don't center everything around futures. Sometimes we do. If we put them out, we usually give them out for free. But I know we haven't released anything on futures yet. Futures are generally a gimmick. And I hate to see people tie up their money for 5 straight months or 4 straight months. I'd rather you be able to make your money on a game today. Next up, Redskins and the Eagles. Eagles laying 10 at home against Washington, guys. Total over and under 44.5. Colts and the Chargers in Los Angeles. Chargers laying 7. Total over and under 44.5. Bengals and the Seahawks. Seahawks laying 9.5. Total over and under 44. Lions and the Cardinals. Lions laying 2.5 on the road in Arizona. Total over and under 46.5. Next up, Giants and the Cowboys. Cowboys laying 7 against Eli and the Giants. 45 is the total. 45 is the magic number in that game. Next up, 49ers and the Buccaneers. Tampa Bay laying 1 at home. Total over and under 50.5. Highest total on the board for Sunday. Because we got one higher for Monday. And our Monday night doubleheader. And then Sunday night football. Steelers and the Patriots. Patriots laying 6 at home. Note, Antonio Brown is not playing today. He is ineligible to play today. Total in that game over and under 49.5. And then we have 2 games tomorrow, guys. 2 Monday Night Football games tomorrow. Texans and the Saints. Saints laying 7, total over and under 53. And then the Broncos and the Raiders. Battle of the shit versus the shit. Broncos laying 2, total over and under 42.5. Big day planned, everybody. All right. All my stuff is finally up. Let me scroll back up to the Major League Baseball segment and open this a little wider so my eyes that are slowly dying off can read. Taking a look at a quick little consensus report, which they were wrong about the Bears. Consensus report for today is pretty split between the Vikings and the Falcons, although they lean the under in that one as well. Jets and the Bills game, power rating, effective strength, all favor the Jets. Bettors rating and the consensus all go to the Bills. And the over in every category, which is kind of scary. Crazy to think that the power rating favors the Cowboys, effective strength, and the consensus favor the Giants, but the bettors ratings go to the Cowboys as well. More so the over in that game as well. And everybody and their mother rolling with the Patriots. And this was before the signing of Antonio Brown. All right, you can tell my eyes are a little out there. Any special requests for a game day breakdown? We're going to do a couple game day breakdowns. We're going to send you guys on your merry way because I do have to go put my stamp of approval on the premium plays and got to get them out. And I also got to text out all of my personal plays, and my client list is big and growing. And here's my open invitation to you guys. If you are not on my personal plays, it's time that you try them. I welcome you guys all with open arms. Out of the last 9 days, we have won 8 out of the last 9 days. We went 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 3-0. Excuse me, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 1-2, and then yesterday 3-1. So, if you're not on my personal plays or the premium plays went 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, and 4-0. But if you're not on board, now's the time to do it. All right, let's see. Danny U says the Ravens game. Okay, we'll take a look at the Ravens game. Gonna do a couple of these guys, and then send you guys on your merry way with a nice big winner. Baltimore, Miami. In Miami, 1 o'clock Eastern time game. Hard Rock Stadium, Miami, Florida, guys. Ravens plus 4,000 to win the Super Bowl. Dolphins plus 50,000 to win the Super Bowl. Ravens got a win total of 8.5. Marlins 4.5. Last year, guys, Baltimore went 10-7 straight up, 8-9 against the spread. They were 7-10 on the on the overs. All right, they went 10-7 on the under. Miami 7-9 straight up, 8-8 against the spread, 8-8, same exact record as their ATS, for the over and unders as well. Couple tidbits of information. Baltimore 7-0 against the spread in their last 7 games against Miami. Miami is 0-8 against the spread their last 8 games at when they're opposing head coach Harbaugh. All right, 0-8. Miami is 92-66-2 on the under, revenging a loss. They are coming off a blowout loss 2 years ago. Now, still a shitty Miami team. But 2 years ago, Baltimore did Miami dirty 40-0. Hot diggity dog. Before that, they owned them 38-6 the year before that. All right. The Dolphins have the lowest win total in the NFL. And they just traded away 2 starters. Miami tanking, in my opinion. Total on this one, guys, is fairly low. Low total on this one. Baltimore has a chance to probably put the total up over to themselves, potentially. Line on this game as of right now, and for everybody that's trying to follow along, it's game 459 and 460, okay? If you're looking for it. Line opened up Baltimore laying 4. But with Miami trading away 2 key starters and the firestorm sale in effect in Miami, that line quickly jumped to 7. All right, 7 even money, although some places have it at 6.5 as well. Total opened up at 37. It's ticking upwards. It is ticking upwards. It's up to 40, folks. It opened up at 37 and is up to 40. You got to remember, there's going to be a lot of big line corrections this week, next week, and the week after that. The first 3 to 4 weeks. And same thing with college football. And what happens, and it's with any sport, the odds makers, they adjust, the rosters for players being traded. But for the most part, their power rankings that the casinos use, that the books use to handicap games, they're using last year's numbers with this year's players. Okay, and then they adjust it a little bit for trades and who's signed with where is in free agency. So a lot of the numbers are going to be off, and you need to be able to find out which one it is and take advantage of it. What about Fitzmagic? What about him? What about him? Let's take a look at the money aspect of this game. I'll tell you where the money's at. We probably already know where the money's at for you guys. And without any surprise, it's completely lopsided. 91% of all the money line bets are on Baltimore. 77% of all the against the spread bets are on Baltimore. 78% of all the bettors are rolling with the over. Baltimore is 7-1 straight up and 8-0 against the spread against Miami in their last 8 meetings. Here we go, a team of ownage here. Baltimore, dating back many, many years, has owned Miami. I mean, we've been so conditioned talking about baseball, I almost said the Marlins. Edward, I don't know about... Oh, I know your analogy. If you lose the first game, go the opposite of what your pick is for the second game. I like it. I don't know if Beckham's going to go wild. I know he still has that hip injury. He's still playing injured. He said he's going to play regardless of what percentage his body is at. his body feels good enough to play. He should still be able to outrun cornerbacks and safeties, but he's not at 100%. But he'll definitely be an impact player for sure, even if it's just double coverage, opening freeing up somebody else. As far as who to bet on this one, I don't have any bets in just yet. I pretty much, I'm waiting for one phone call to verify some stuff for my personal plays. But on this game, I definitely lean Ravens. Something about the over has me curious on it. Totals first game of this, first week of the season, definitely going to be hard to cap. More of a coin flip and a crapshoot. Except some of the teams that don't play any defense or play too much defense. I guess you can never play too much defense in the NFL, but some will be a little more easier than others. But this one, I do lean towards the over as well. But just a lean, guys. When I say lean, doesn't mean to go out and bet it. Good morning, Ty. Thanks for joining us. Good morning, Lamont. All right, somebody throw out another game for me to run down some information. I guess I could have went over 2018 season totals and statistics as well to get us an idea for this year, but I'll do that on the next one. Somebody else throw out a comment. Hoop by Night Colts game. There you go. Colts game coming right up. One of the middle afternoon games. There you go. Just popping it up. Indianapolis, Los Angeles, in LA. Caesar, good morning. All right, guys, if you haven't already done so, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Subscribe. We go live every Saturday and Sunday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific. We go live for a couple hours. We don't just sit here and, hey, buddy, how you doing? What do you like? No, we actually converse, make people money, and when it's all said and done, break down some games. We may go into the barbershop for a little bit and have some fun. But we're here to help you guys and give you guys an outlet to communicate with each other as well as put you on our winning free plays. So if you're new to the channel, first of all, welcome. Welcome to Cappers Direct, the Cappers Nation live shows. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Subscribe. That way you get notified. You should get notified, but YouTube doesn't always do it every single time we go live or we put out a pre-recorded video. You'll be notified. Should be. Also, do us a favor if you appreciate all the hard work that we do to bring you guys the free winning plays 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Do us a big favor. Give us a big thumbs up in the video. Let us know you appreciate all the hard work. If you're on your mobile device, your tablet, you will have to X out of the live chat. All right, you'll have to close the live chat in order to see that thumbs up button, and then you can hit that thumbs up button. And we really appreciate it. It definitely helps us out when you guys do that. It helps us with the YouTube algorithm and search rankings. The more you guys comment, the more you guys subscribe or hit that thumbs up button. It definitely helps us, especially when you guys leave a comment, not just in the live feed, but in the regular videos, our daily free play videos. If you guys drop a comment, it definitely helps us out there as well to get those videos trending and higher placed on YouTube, because I preach to you guys all the time. The bigger we build this, the more I'll be able to give to you guys for free. And we had to get to a certain spot and a lot of negotiations back and forth. But we were finally able to get, a handful of months ago to get Five Dimes to come on board as an actual official paying sponsor. They're not affiliate marketing. They are a paying sponsor. They pay to sponsor us to get their logo on the show. It's a place that I actually really enjoy betting at, and everybody knows I bet there, and you want to see my damn tickets, go look at my Twitter account or our YouTube community page. You'll see tickets almost daily, from $200, $300, $400, $500, $1,000 parlays to huge wagers as well. So the bigger we build this brand, the more I'll be able to give to you guys absolutely free. And you ask, how do we build this brand? Brand? First of all, hit the subscribe button. All right, that's starter number one. Number two, hit the thumbs up button. 3, drop us a comment. When you see us post a live or a pre-recorded video, drop a comment in there. As well as hit a thumbs up. It definitely helps us. And the most important one, share it. Share the video on your social media, Twitter, Facebook, wherever the case may be, and get the word out. Because the bigger we build this, the more I'll be able to give to you guys absolutely free. We got some big changes in the works that you guys are going to like. Okay, we're always doing something to improve ourselves, to put you guys in a better situation betting and financially. So we do thank you guys, all right? So with that being said, let's get right back to the game day breakdowns. Got a couple left. We'll do this one, and we'll do one more, and then we'll get you guys on a free play, okay? Chargers and the Colts. Game 473, 474. Let's take a look at the opening odds and where it's at currently. All right, 473, 474 is the game numbers. Chargers opened up as a 3.5-point favorite. That line has jumped 3. Remember what I was saying? There's going to be a correction. There's going to be an overcorrection one way or another on both totals and sides for the next 2 to 3 weeks until the books are able to put out their sharp lines, okay, that we're accustomed to. But as of right now, early bettors are able to take advantage of certain situations, all right? Chargers laying 3.5 when it opened. It is now up to 6.5. Okay, obviously Andrew Luck retiring has a lot to do with that. Total opened up at 48. It is now down to 44.5. Okay, let's take a look at where everybody is betting, and then we'll jump into some breakdown and some stats and all that good information to hopefully help you guys out. 34% of all moneyline backers backing the Colts, 66% of all moneyline backers backing the Chargers. When it comes to the spread, covering the points, covering the 6.5, 55% on the Chargers, 45% on the Colts, 77% on the over, 23% on the under. Danny, YouTube is fucked up today. Excuse my language, just reading a comment. I know they didn't give out a notification, but I think we're doing good with no notification. No notification. We're over 110 strong. Not bad. Not bad if you ask me. For no notification. Competing against other shows and pre-game shows and all that good stuff. Let's take a look at the little more in depth on this game. Obviously, Andrew Luck retiring was a big shock. A lot of people were not expecting that one. Threw a curveball in a lot of people's plans, including the Colts. Colts plus 6,000 to win the Super Bowl. Lay $100, they win, you make 6. Their win totals over and under 7.5. Minus $1.10 is the juice on the over or the under. Chargers a plus 1,400 favorite to win the Super Bowl. Speaking of favorites to win the Super Bowl, the Patriots at William Hill were plus 400. Westgate plus 400 as of signing Antonio Brown plus 450 at CG Technologies. Season win total for the Chargers over and under 9.5. Over is minus $1.55. Under is plus 130. Plus money on the under. You got to remember, the Sharps waited to bet this one. When Luck announced his retirement, the public went and jumped all over the Chargers. The public went and jumped all over the Chargers. It brought the line from 3.5 to 7. All right? But you have to remember, when Sharps are betting, they're not nervous. They don't have to be. Their bankroll is sound. And they're all backing, well, most of them anyways, are backing the Colts and Jacoby Brissett. They got it at 7. They quickly dropped the line back to 6.5 when they seen all the Sharps were on the opposite side. Okay. Hold on one second. Let's see something here. I don't think you're going to see 6, or it's probably not going to hit 7. Sorry, reading the comments. Ryan says he thinks the backup's going to be good for the Colts. He's definitely a player, that's for sure. He's definitely a player. Colts are 7-0 on the under when starting Brissett. Colts are 19-12-3 before playing Tennessee on the season. Chargers are 6-16 against the spread when their opponent has to travel more than 1,000 miles. And this is a game where the total, guys, it came off the board. It opened up at 48. The Colts and Luck announced his retirement. They pulled the total off the board. It came back a day later, 44.5, where it sits currently. Now, a couple books, literally while we were live in the last couple minutes, MGM Properties being one of them, just bumped it up to 45. The real DJX, what's going on, sir? Old Outdoors TV. How are you, Juan? Good morning. Juan says, good morning from Minnesota. No, a Sharp is not considered Mayweather. Good thing about, the thing about Floyd is when he posts tickets, you never see losers. He only posts winners. But no, just because a whale is not somebody just with a big bankroll or big bet wagered. Taking a look at these stats, guys. Last year, Colts averaged 111 yards per game rushing, 270 in the air on offense. They averaged 25.9 points per game scored, whereas the Chargers were averaging 26.6 points per game. They averaged 110 yards on 25 attempts rushing the ball, as well as 253 yards in the air. They were averaging 13.6 yards per point. The defensive side of things. Colts were holding teams to 106 yards, whereas the Chargers were holding teams to 108 yards per game rushing, all right? Very similar numbers on both offense and defense for both teams. All right. Colts defense holding teams to 237 in the air. Chargers were holding teams to 229 in the air. Both teams ended the season on the plus side of turnovers. Jermaine, it's going to be crazy. I mean, you guys have a stacked team of Hall of Famers. These two teams have not played since 2016, guys. They have not played since 2016 when the Colts beat them 26-22. Completely different teams, that's for sure. Taking a look ahead. Colts get Tennessee next week. Chargers get the Lions. Ryan says he likes the Colts in a teaser with New England. Might be pretty... not a big teaser fan. But definitely something to look at. Underdogs in the head-to-head series are 5-0-1 against the spread in this little head-to-head series. They're 5-0-1 as an underdog the last 6 games. Real DGX, good morning, Kyle. I've been listening while I was getting ready for the day. I love the show. I love the live show. Thank you. I appreciate it. We're always glad to have each and every single one of you. Patrick King, Bill Belichick is his name. He's definitely one of the Hall of Famers, that's for sure. That is for sure. Tomas says, Kyle, the man, the myth, the legend. Thank you. I appreciate that. Danny, if it's not showing the correct likes and dislikes, just hit the refresh button on your browser. LT, I saw that. Thank you, bud, for jumping on board. I do appreciate that. I see you got on my personal place. I'll be sending those out within about a half hour of us getting off live. Probably sooner than that. All right, probably 15, 20 minutes. Once we end the live feed, I'll be off the live show, and then I'll get out my personal place. Joseph, hey, Kyle, are you betting Tennessee over Chattanooga next week in college? I had a parlay with Tennessee +5 with your premium plays, but still lost. I threw Dodgers in there. They lost. Joseph, buddy, if you're getting our premium plays, my man, there's no reason why you need to parlay them with anything. You know, yeah, last week, premium plays had that one off week. But I think out of the last 4 months, we had 1 or 2 weeks that were off. And last week was one of them. Not this week. This week was the correction. We corrected it this week. Had a couple days pushing earlier in the week, going 2-2. Matter of fact, in the last 7 days of premium plays, we've only had one losing day, folks, where we went 0-2-1. We went 0-2-1 on the 3rd. Other than that, this week, we went 3-1. We did have a 2-2 day where we lost not even a half a game. We had that 0-2-1, 2-1, 2-1, and then 4-0. There's no reason, if you're getting our premium plays, you need to do anything other than bet them straight up. That's one thing that I hate is when... Because I know if you bet the premium plays, I'm going to make you money. You're going to make money. Regardless. And the long term, if you're on our premium plays, long term, you're going to make money. Actually, Ryan, it's the last 3 days is 8-2. The last 4 days is 10-3. But hey, 8-3 or 8-2 is still good. Oh no, you are correct. You did say 8-2. You are correct. For some reason, I thought it said 8-3. No, you are correct. 8-2 in the last 2 days. 10-3 in the last 4 days. Not bad. But you guys are gonna make. If you're on our premium plays, it doesn't matter if you got it on the donation day or you're paying. Make sure you're betting them straight up. I don't give a shit if you do a $20 parlay or $200,000 parlay. Make sure your straight bets are more than your parlays. Okay? Yeah, we went 4-0. It was a great day. But make sure you guys are betting my personal plays, premium plays, straight up. That should be your biggest priority. Betting them individually. When I say straight up, yesterday we gave you 4 plays. First one, the over in the Appalachian State. You should have bet that sucker all by itself. Bet every single one of them all by themselves. It's the only way that I can guarantee you guys that you guys will make great money in the long run. Now, we're not going to win every single week. For example, last week, out of 4 months, we finally had our, an off week. But for the most part, games will be lights out. And in the long run, they're going to be very successful for you. But you got to bet straight up. And if you guys think that you're going to be the holy grail on parlays, then you guys have a very rude awakening. I've been doing this a long time, guys. I do parlays. I do them for fun. I don't put any serious money on them. Yeah, sometimes, you'll see a $1,000 parlay or a $2,000 parlay from me. But that's fun money. I'm killing the books. That's fun money. Ryan, you did text me, asked if 54.5 was okay yesterday in the Appalachian State over. Absolutely. But they scored 96. So make sure you guys bet straight up, all right? Speaking of my personal plays, I have been quietly running a deal on my personal plays where you get every single one of my personal plays. And Arthur, if you're watching, actually, I just got your text message. Awesome. Thank you for jumping on board for this special. But I have a special that gives you every single one of my personal plays between now and the Super Bowl. It's nearly 6 months. For $1,000. Ends up being $166 a month, folks. Ends up being $166 a month. Ends up being $41.50 a week. Fantastic, the real DJX. Glad that you were able to make a 5 Dimes account. For anybody else that wants to be able to bet straight up, I'm telling you guys, if you need a book, 5 Dimes has the most attractive, aggressive lines for us. All right? As well as the quickest payouts. Up to, 10 grand at a time on Bitcoin. And I've actually received $50K from them at once. So they will pay out more than that if you've got it in your balance. You've got a good account and good standing with them. Absolutely, Hoop by Night. You'll definitely make money. And you jump on board my personal package, the one that gets you all the way. It doesn't matter which package you buy, but if you jump on board the one that runs to the Super Bowl, at the end of the Super Bowl, you ain't making money. I'll take care of you until you are. Lewis, good morning, Kyle. Thank you for killing it yesterday, 4-0. Don't get any better than that. It doesn't, brother. It doesn't. Glad to have you. Ryan, will they pay out when you want to? Absolutely. They will pay you out. Obviously I use Bitcoin. I'm Bitcoin exclusive. That means I deposit by Bitcoin. If I deposit, I cash out only by Bitcoin. Being Bitcoin exclusive is very beneficial because you get your payouts within 48 hours. Now, they're usually 24 hours. I think my last one was 20 hours. Arthur, thank you. Actually, I was just talking about that special. That is a killer deal that we're doing for my personal place. Thank you for jumping on board that, Arthur. I do appreciate that. And I look forward to, I just got your text message as well. We're going to have a long and prosperous football season. But you get all of my personal plays, baseball, college basketball, football, it doesn't matter what it is. You get every single one of them between now and the Super Bowl for $1,000, which is a killer deal. Josh, I use Coinbase. It seems to be the cheapest. I don't like their fees. I'm not a big fan of Coinbase. They've screwed me a couple times. But I use Coinbase to buy and sell. Premium plays will not are not up. They will be up probably in the next 15 minutes. As Tony said, they'll be up at. Thank you, Tony. They'll be up right after this video. LT, I'll be texting you, brother. You'll have my cell phone number here very shortly, which I think you already have. I think we've already chatted by text before, but either way. Somebody asked, I forget who asked, I think it was Joseph, oh yeah, about Tennessee next week. I haven't bet anything for college next week. Coinbase takes so long on the long wires. Don't wire. Deposit by debit card and it's instant. Cash out to your bank account. I just did that $10,000 5 dimes cash out. I just transferred to my bank account and I had it within 24 hours. Didn't even take 24 hours. Bull buckets, it took them 13 days to transfer funds into my Coinbase. Then you must have had issues, brother, because it takes me on average less than 24. All right, guys, let's do one more game day breakdown. Bitcoin is not a hassle to learn. It's actually a very good thing to learn. Payouts are quicker. If you like getting paid quick, which I like my money quick, then it's beneficial. Somebody throw out another game for me to break down. What do you guys want broken down? I'll do one more for you guys and we'll get you guys on a free play. Old Outdoors TV says, can hide money from the government too. Can neither confirm nor deny. William texted me, said the Jets game. Holy Mr. Brian Watson. Hi, Kyle. Having a hard time with the internet these past weeks, but we'll get hockey when it comes out. Thanks for the kind message you sent. You're very welcome, Brian. For everybody that doesn't know, Brian's been with us since the very, very, very beginning when it was just us, Mr. Mike Butler, Karen C., and just a few people tuning in years ago live when it was just me and 11 of my closest friends live every Thursday for Cappers Nation Live. But I sent him a text message because I haven't seen him since hockey season ended. On the live chat, just wanted to reach out and make sure all was good. So glad to hear, Brian, and we look forward to having you back. Trace Perry in the house says, do the Chiefs game. Josh X, Browns and the Titans. Uh-oh. Karen C in the house. Hey, Brian, my internet boyfriend. Preston Rain 11, Bills and the Jets. Weren't you two supposed to get married, Karen and Brian? Wasn't there a proposal on our live show once? I do believe there was a proposal on our live show. See, you just never know who's lurking out there. Karen C being all quiet. Good morning, Karen. All right. You're supposed to have we had a Capress Nation internet proposal. They were supposed to get married, but the internet went down. Learned her lesson. Thomas Grover, good morning. No, you didn't miss much. You came at the best time. Remember, if you want to try out our premium plays, you can try them out today, just $50. We very seldom do one-day packages, all right? We always preach long-term. Long-term, long-term, long-term. We can guarantee long-term success, but individual, short-term, long-term is where we're at. Good morning, Alex. But we very seldom do one-day packages, NFL being day one of NFL Sunday, week 1. We wanted to do a one-day opportunity, so if you want to try us out, obviously the longer you buy, the cheaper it is. But you can buy all of our premium plays today for $50 or my personal plays for $50. But if you're doing that one, you might want to think about the 3-day one. 3 days, $99, which is a hell of a lot better of a deal. Hell of a lot better deal to do. Dr. Franco, thank you for that comment you made on YouTube. Said 16 straight winning system plays. Damn straight, brother. 16 straight winning system plays. All right, let's get to this Jets game. For everybody that doesn't know, I rode in a taxi last year. And it was a great taxi cab ride. Oh my God. Who remembers that taxi cab ride during the Super Bowl? I'm actually looking for it. Where was the Super Bowl taxi cab video? I'd love to play it real quick if I could find it. I think it would be beneficial to play it since we're going to be doing the Jets game, but I don't. For some reason, I don't think I have it on this phone, and I know I don't have it on the computer. Well, shits. Oh, might be getting close. It was definitely a good video, that's for sure. No, I don't think I have it. Unfortunate. Oh. Nope. All right. Well, I'll find it. I know it's on YouTube. I know it's on our YouTube channel, but I will find it and we'll play it in one of these videos because it's definitely worth a good laugh. It's definitely worth a good laugh if I find it, that's for sure. I was hoping we would, but apparently not. Oh, here we go. It's 11 minutes long, so I won't bore you guys for 11 minutes. I will not bore you guys for 11 minutes. Karen, I didn't talk about it. I was trying not to toot my own USC Trojans horn. Talk about that kid from Phoenix, huh? USC. It's funny. I like how people always say that, have always said Pac-12 doesn't have defense. The Trojans have always had defense. The Trojans have always had a solid defensive core. It was even better during the Pete Carroll era. But yeah, no, I watched that game. I was definitely impressed. USC Notre Dame is going to be a great game, Ryan. That's going to be a great game. Everybody that doesn't know, I'm a huge USC Trojan fan. If I ever give you the Trojans, I promise you it's not a heartfelt bet. I'm betting with my money, not my heart. That's for sure. Baba Booey says, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Yes, definitely, everybody. Do us a big favor. Hit that big thumbs up button. Let us know you appreciate all the hard work that we do to bring you guys the free winning plays. 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And if you don't follow me on Twitter, I gave out 4-0 yesterday on Twitter. Yes, I gave out 4-0 on Twitter yesterday. Free plays. Free plays on Twitter. If you don't follow me on Twitter, you're missing out. So I just posted a link directly to it. And yeah, the video I was talking about, it's 11 minutes long, so obviously I'm not going to play it. But I took a taxi cab ride during the Super Bowl, and I asked who was going to win the Super Bowl. He asked me who was playing, and I said the Jets. And if the Jets won the Super Bowl last year, thank God it's not this year, I had to give him 10 grand or something like that. But the guy was absolutely clueless. It was a lot of times. He said that he found Bozo working down on Fremont Street, collecting donations or something like that. It was a good time. It was a good time. Jeff, I seen you just followed me on Twitter. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Vic followed me on Twitter as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, I don't know if I'm, what I'm going to do, as far as today. I don't give out, extra free plays on there every single day. But when I do, you want to know about it. So that's a good thing. All right, so we were supposed to do a game. The Jets game. So let me pop up that one. It's one of the 10 a.m. West Coast games. Starts in an hour and 51 minutes. We're going to pop that game up. Got it right here for you guys. Game 457 and 458. 457 and 458 if you're looking for the odds, okay? But I'm going to be rolling it right through here for you guys. Now, 457, 458, Buffalo, New York Jets. Jets opened up as a 3.5-point favorite. It is now down to 2.5 at the Westgate Play MGM app. William Hill's got them at 2.5. CG Technologies has them at 2.5. The D Casino has them at 2.5. I did see, I was looking at the Stations Casino app just a few minutes ago on my phone, sneakily looking at it, and I knew that they have had them at 3. They're always higher. So depending on who you're what side you're betting, you can possibly get at 3 at even money or 2.5 minus $1.10. All right, total opened up at 38.5. Extremely low total where it opened up. All right, the total has been corrected. It's moved up 2.5 points to 41 where it sits currently. All right, taking a look at who's been betting what and where the money has been coming in on. All right, it's pretty. It's not 50-50, but it's pretty close. As far as money line, it's not close. All right, completely lopsided. 93% of all the money line bets coming in rolling on the Bills. 93% of money line bets on the Bills, just 7% on the Jets. However, flip the script when it comes to taking the points. All right, 58% of all against the spread backers, the ATS, are laying the 2.5 with the Jets. Okay, 42% on the Bills, taking the plus 2.5. As far as the total goes, 71% rolling on the over. 71% rolling on the over. Ryan, is this preseason week 5? Damn straight it is. However, we'll bet preseason week 5. Thank you guys for all the follows on Twitter. We'll definitely make sure that we keep bringing you guys free winning plays 7 days a week. 365 days a year. Definitely going to be a great day today, guys. Taking a look at the Bills and the Jets. Both are plus 1,300. Excuse me, 13,000 to win the Super Bowl. Very similar win totals. Bills at over and under 7 wins on the season. Jets over 7.5. The Bills went 6-10 last year. They went 7-9 against the spread. 7-9 on the over as well. Jets 4-12 straight up last year. They had 4 wins yet they have a 7.5 win total this year. Nearly double. Yeah, Brian, we'll definitely have that out very shortly. We'll definitely have probably the same deal as last year that you took advantage of. As far as the Jets, 4-12 straight up. They went 5-10-1 against the spread. They went 10-6 on the over. With former USC Trojan at the helm, Sam Darnold. Taking a look at some statistics last year, both offense and defense. The Bills last year, guys, averaged 124 yards per game rushing the ball, 175 in the air. Jets were averaging 101 yards rushing per game, 198 in the air. Watch those numbers increase this year. Watch those numbers, that running the ball number increase this year. On the defensive side of things, Bills were holding teams to 115 yards rushing per game, 179 in the air. Jets held teams to 126 on the ground and 254 in the air. Buffalo is 11-4 against the spread the last 15 games when they're coming off more than 13 days rest. The Jets, 1-6 against the spread against the AFC East. In their last 7 games against the AFC East, the Jets are 1-6 against the spread. The last 10 games that Buffalo has came to MetLife Stadium, 8-2 on the over. 8-2 on the over, folks. Sorry, we're reading a text message real quick. Head-to-head trends. In their last 51 meetings, keep in mind they did meet last year, December 9th. The Jets beat the Buffaloes, or the Buffaloes, the Jets beat the Buffalo Bills in Buffalo. The Buffaloes. They beat them 27-23. The road dog got the victory, and that game went over. Matter of fact, their last three meetings went over. Twice last year, their game went over. The Bills beat them 41-10 in the beginning of the season. Total of 38. I'm still laughing at myself. The Buffaloes. I need a bloopers reel. Here's a stat for you guys. The Dogs are 26-25 straight up. All right? The underdogs are 26-25 straight up. However, in their head-to-head series, in the last 51 meetings, the dog has covered the spread 34 times in their head-to-head meetings. All right? Big stat right there. The Bills get the Giants next week. Definitely no look ahead there. The Jets get Baker Mayfield and the Cleveland Browns at home next week. Where'd my live chat go? James, just signed up for the 3 days. When do plays get updated? It shows yesterday's picks online. James, the premium plays will be posted as soon as I get offline. They're waiting for my stamp of approval. The lines weren't out or weren't updated yet when we went live. We go live an hour before the books open on Sundays. But give them 15, 20 more minutes and they'll be updated. Absolutely, Brian. The NHL preseason deal was a great deal last year. Antonio, I've been on live since 6 a.m. I haven't read any emails since I got on live, but I'll take a look. Titus, I need that 3 days because it's better than one. Absolutely. Reading through some of these comments real quick. Then we're going to get you guys on free play. And if you're on my personal plays will be going out very shortly as well within the next 20 minutes. Frank, good morning, Kyle. Hey, awesome day yesterday. Premiums, your personals, and 2-system closeout. Winner. Guaranteed Saturday. Oh, well, can't cry over. Move forward to the next week. Absolutely. And it says you guys are the best. I appreciate that. Hey, we dropped Guaranteed Saturday, but that's overshadowed by 4-0 on premiums, 2-0 on system plays, 3-1 on my personal plays. And that last personal play should have damn went over. Cal wasted a complete down on second down to move the ball to the different hash mark. Then third down, they actually try and score. Needed 2 more inches. Needed a bush push. Never got it. All right, guys, free play time. It is free play time. And believe it or not, the reason why I picked this game because you guys recommended it is because I have a free play specifically for you guys on the live show. I knew we'd have a good crowd. We actually have 126 live, and YouTube did not send out any notifications. So to me, not a bad crowd for a first NFL Sunday. For everybody that tuned in, thank you. And it's time to make some more money. It's time to make some more money. And it's definitely going to be a good week, and it's we're going to end the week on a good note. Remember, you can get every single one of our premium plays for $50 today, or my personal plays for $50, but I'm telling you, 3 days for $99 gets you a better bang for your buck. And then hands down, a month of premium plays for $1,000, or all of my personal plays between now and the Super Bowl is the best deal, to be honest. Personal plays have been red hot, and if you're not on them, you should be. And if you've never been on them, you should try them. And the best thing about our packages, guys, is we always make sure that you're profitable. All right? If you buy today's one-day package, you try us out. If for some reason we don't win today, I'll take care of you until you do. All right? Until you're profitable. Same thing with the 3-day package. Same thing with the month package. Same thing with the year package. We always make sure you guys make money. All right, guys? So, with that being said, it's time to make some money. All right, let me just refresh the lines, make sure nothing has changed, which it shouldn't be because we were just talking about the game. Nothing has changed. We're still good to go. I play on the total, guys, and I actually really, really like it. All right, special for you guys. And if you guys are watching the live show, so the 130 people that are watching now and the people that get the archive, this is for you guys, and it's going to put money in your pocket. Free play, free Cappers Nation play for you guys. And I've been holding out just for you guys. So for everybody that tunes in, thank you. Here you guys go. This is specifically for you guys. Typing it as well. Bills and Jets over 41. I absolutely loved it when it was at 38.5. I still love it at 41. I think it convincingly goes over quickly. All right, I think this one goes over quickly. Free play, Bills, Jets over 41. If you're looking for a Major League Baseball free play, our daily free play video has been out since last night. There's a Major League Baseball free play in there. That if you know what it is, please do not post it because that's why we have videos. And that one should be a nice winner for you guys there. Should be 2-0 on free plays today. And we're going to make it another good winning day. And I'm telling you guys, if you're not on board yet, you should be. Go get on board. Let's make some money today, guys. I'll try and go live later today. I don't know if I can. I can't guarantee it. It's already hard enough to do one show a day, let alone a second one. Is it more of a premium play? Yes. Yeah, Brian, there's actually a reason why all of our ads got kicked off the Sirius satellite radio 5 years ago. They're now allowing ads on there again, but 5 years ago, Sirius pulled the plug on all sports services because that service, I don't want to say its name because it's pointless for me to give anybody free promotion, but that same service gave out a game to somebody. That person won and they owed them, for a package, and threatened to do some bodily harm to that individual. That individual had it recorded, sent it into Sirius, and Sirius said, we had enough of sports service complaints, and they nixed it, unfortunately, which sucks because, or it doesn't matter anymore, but back in the day it sucked because it took the good guys off. And there are good services out there. Baba Booey, Kyle, you ever going to be on VSIN? If they called, I would. If they called, I would. But yeah, no, they opened it back up to sports services. You'll hear, if you listen to some of the shows on there, you'll hear our commercials every now and then. So enjoy that free play, guys. I'm going to get out of here. I got to get out my personal plays to everybody that's on them. I need to go put my stamp of approval on the premium plays. That way they'll post them online, as well as the WNBA plays. I don't know if they already posted WNBA or not. But I know there's WNBA today. You're very welcome, everybody. And if you're new to the channel, guys, please do hit that subscribe button. Subscribe. All right. And also, do us a big favor. If you appreciate all the hard work that we do to bring you guys the free winning plays 7 days a week, 365 days a year, do us a favor. Give us a big thumbs up in the video. All right. Share the video. Drop us a comment in our daily free play videos. Let us know you appreciate all the hard work because it definitely helps us out in the YouTube rankings. And the bigger we build this YouTube channel and the live shows, we'll be able to give back more to you guys, meaning more free plays, which means more money in your pocket, all right? So we got a lot of cool things coming up and that are planned. And don't forget, guys, December 28th, we'll be tailgating down at the PlayStation Fiesta Bowl. Every single one of you guys are invited. It'll be a great time, all right? So start making your plans for that one. Enjoy that free play, guys. Let's make some money. And as always, as far as swag goes, we focus our effort on delivering 4-0 winning days than designing shit-stained towels and T-shirts that nobody really wants anyways. So I'm sure, excuse me, down at the Fiesta Bowl we'll have swag. Who knows? End of October, I'm going to be in New Orleans for the Saints game and the Auburn and LSU game. I'll probably have some swag and some T-shirts with me there as well, since I'll be tailgating with our brothers down there, Hoodat, Bob, and LT, and who knows who else will show up that's from the area. So I'll probably have some swag to give out there. So, Ryan, I wipe my ass for those sweat towels. It's about all they're good for. About all they're good for. I'd rather put my emphasis in giving you guys games you guys don't have to sweat. Absolutely, I'm going to be tailgating, eating that good old Louisiana Cajun food. We use stacks to wipe. Exactly. All right, guys, enjoy that free play. Let's make some money today. And LSU looks great, guys. LSU looks absolutely great. And you know what? We had a great show today. I do thank every single one of you guys for participating in the show. And you know what? Let's leave it on a good note. Let's have a good laugh. And we will see you guys soon. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Let's make some money. All right, guys? Thanks.
You ready for Cinco de Mayo?
Sí, sí.
You ready for Cinco de Mayo? Dame. Let's go, papi. Let's get it. Go. You ready for Cinco de Mayo?
Sí, sí.
You ready for Cinco de Mayo? Dame. Let's go, Papi. Let's get it. Go. Ah. Yeah. Let's go, baby. Hey. What? Let's go. Go out. Boy.
Waiting on the same game as he was. Do you need my card again to make another bet?
No, on money line.
Oh, just money line?
Yeah, money line on both.
I'll be here. There's no money line on that.
Stacy.
Hey,
People's choice.
whatever.
All right, 350.
You do a parlay.
Okay.
Remind me of
344. Can I buy it down a half a point?
Colorado for
So
my
35 even?
Uh-huh. And then 344 over.
Okay, so 55 and a half.
Uh-huh. That's same game, right? Yep. And then 360. Iowa, please.
Okay, for 3.5.
Yes. For 1,000.
So I can't do the over with Ohio because it's not 4 times the over number. So I can only do one or the other.
We'll do Ohio State then. We'll keep Ohio State.
You still want it for 1,000? Or
Um,
you want to do it for less?
no, do it for
Is
1,000.
that like barbecue brisket?
I was hoping to make more. Do it for 1,000.
Yeah.
The parlay? Or can I do separate?
No, it's just because it's too high. It's probably over minus 5,000.
But it's right.
Yeah.
Just the one?
Yeah.
That'd be 1,100 coming back to you. Not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 1,100.
And